Yo guys, what's going on? It has been a while and I wanted to give you guys an update, but I've just been so busy with business recently outside of YouTube world, outside of cars, which is nothing but a good sign for everybody because that means the world is opening up. And the best part about that is I finance all this stuff myself. I'm the one paying for all these parts. I'm the one that pays for these cars. I don't have any sponsorship. This is all just me. So unless my business is doing good, this channel really has no hope and cars are gonna have to get put on the back burner. But luckily things have picked up. And as you can tell by the thumbnail and the description, you know what the deal is. Let's go check out that truck. And with some movie magic, boom, here's the truck. Sorry for that cheese ballness. There's actually a lot of stuff going on right outside my shop, and I figured I'd just pull the truck in. Now this thing is an absolute monster in here. It is taking up so much space, but as you can see, we finally got the tow mirrors installed. These are the OEM Toyota tow mirrors. And I gotta tell you, I wasn't sure that I was gonna be a huge fan of these things, but you guys tell me. I mean, I know you can't get a great look at it. I'll try to post some pictures of it. You can hop on my Instagram and take a look. But, you know, obviously they're not painted, but at the same time, I'll try to get you a better shot outside. As we all know, if you've been following my channel, maybe for some of you that are new, you don't. We had a little bit of an incident there. And actually, as weird as it might be, these tow mirrors may have prevented that. The lower portion of the mirror gives you a much better, they're just wider, you know, like you have so much better view of what's going on either side, hence tow mirrors. That's why you have them, right? But again, these, so here's kind of the story. It's a little stupid and funny. You know that I posted up that video. It was super controversial. People are like, how are you complaining about doing oil changes every 5,000 miles? Just take care of your truck, blah, 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 blah. I don't even want to get into that. It was kind of just me venting because of aggravation of constantly having to go to the dealership, this, that, and the other thing. But, so what happened was I had to get this truck serviced. That little incident happened, so I was going to try to hold off. I was just going to have the body shop put the mirrors on, which we'll kind of go over what I actually had the estimate done, and they were able to tell me what it's going to cost to get that finished, the damage anyway, that is. So I had the tow mirrors. I was like, while it's at the dealership, why not have them put it on? I was kind of thinking that anyway for warranty purposes. A lot of times when you have things done at a dealership, at least you have to fall back on the fact that you had it done at a dealer. So if something goes bad, something breaks, it's not like you did it yourself and they'll say, hey, you did that wrong, you know? Or God forbid, there's a bigger issue, you know, and it really causes a problem with the truck. So long story short, every opportunity that you can do some sort of customization at a extremely reputable shop that maybe warranties their work, and or a dealership, which we've all heard horror stories of dealerships not really doing anything or helping with bad situations. But I had them put the mirrors on. I go to pick up the truck. Obviously, it's a brand new truck, under Toyota care, or whatever you want to call it. The oil changes were done for free. I go to pay my bill and she goes, it's going to be 59 bucks. So I'm like, 59 bucks to have tow mirrors put on? I didn't say anything, paid my bill and left. They had quoted me at about $125 a piece for anybody that's asking, labor-wise, to put those on. I have no idea how I got away with that for 60 bucks, but it is what it is. Good for me. And I'm happy with it because even if I decide to take them off going forward, which I don't think I'm going to because I actually really like them, but I may, just because who knows, you know, things always are constantly changing. But anyway, I really like them. What I can tell you this with the TRD Pro is that the mirrors do not fold, obviously. The blinkers do work, which I absolutely kind of like because the factory mirrors don't come with blinkers. The top portion of this mirror still is electric and the bottom portion is manual, okay? So that's what you could expect from the factory mirrors. I know a lot of guys don't necessarily care or like the OEM, or care for or like the OEM mirrors. because they don't have that same like bad look, I guess you could say. And by bad, I mean like tough look, I should say, not bad look, but tough look. Which I think these actually do. I think it gives it the perfect amount of meatiness. They don't stick out too far. A lot of complaints that I've read online about aftermarket tow mirrors are they're very bouncy and they vibrate a lot and they kind of shake when you're driving. Passenger side is a little bit shakier than the driver's side, but really not bad. So no complaints there. So with that, the install, you know how I said it was only 60 bucks. Now, maybe that wasn't an error in their billing, but it seemed like it was relatively easy to put on. I have both the other mirrors, the factory mirrors, and the truck I dropped off the night before, but it was not enough time for them to bring it in. They had that truck done by probably 12 o'clock. So it really must have not taken, they were saying about an hour for each side. I really don't think it's that long because you just have to pop off the door cards, unscrew a couple things, plug in, play. That's it. There's no wire splicing, nothing. So for maybe say 600, 700 bucks installed, you have some tow mirrors. I know that sounds expensive, but again, it's an OEM product. I don't know. I think I want to say when you buy an OEM part, it's about a year worth of warranty that comes with it, just as the part itself. So like say the motor inside the mirror or something breaks, that would be covered. And I'm not 100% certain, but I do know that when I used to work at a dealer, if you had it installed from delivery, so if you purchased this truck, because I get a lot of guys commenting, and I love that you guys are commenting and letting me know that you bought new ones, you're waiting for them, so on and so forth. If this is a look that you're going for, or you're buying them for function like I did, you may be better off having them installed, because I believe if it's installed by the dealer before you take delivery, that item on there is warranted as long as the factory bumper-to-bumper warranty is. Now, don't quote me on that. Something to look into and something to question when you're buying this car or truck or any car going forward and you want some options. So real quick, the damage on the side of the truck, okay? Obviously, that was a stupid mistake on my part, and it happens, whatever. That is going to cost me almost 1,600 bucks, they said, to have that done and to do it the right way, to blend it. And, you know, my biggest concern is with this color, that it's gonna not match. It is what it is. I'd rather it not match perfectly, I guess you could say, than having that damage on there. It's just me and, you know, whatever, and I'm documenting this, so whoever decides to buy this truck from me gets to see that the car did have some damage on it. Obviously, it was just a branch or something that was in the bush, I don't know, that caused that scratching and slight indentation in the corner panel. So unfortunately, because the paint was removed, that's my biggest concern, is I don't want to leave it that way and have it rot in the future. But see if I can get it better. I know there's sun coming in, the glare, it's a little later in the day, but that's the kind of the money shot right there of the mirrors on the truck. And again, I like the way they look, and I'm contemplating, and you guys tell me too, what do you guys think? Paint them from here to here where this break is, or leave them the black color? Because it is going in to get paint work done. That means they are going to be mixing the paint. It is an option to have those painted. Tell me below in the comments what you think. Paint those and have them somewhat color match except for the mounting portion, or what. And that's pretty much it. Rest of the updates, the Fleet, Corrado, I have not touched this thing since we had the meet, which was absolutely a blast. We got another one coming up in June. If you are in the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Connecticut, and you're willing to make the drive, let us know. We're trying to get as many people to go to this. Go check out Corrado Matt on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I'll put his link in the description below. Go check him out. We're trying to get as many Corrados together as possible. Let's make 2021 great with the Corrado world, okay? MR2, the updates are, I'm waiting on a big brake kit. I'm gonna give you guys that update. And then I got a couple other parts that we're gonna be doing to that, but it was sort of put on the back burner just because they're waiting on pieces, timing belt stuff, all that good stuff. I know this was me just kind of going a long talking rant, I guess you could say. But thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to be up in Maine for a wedding this weekend, so there may not be any content coming your way. I'm not going to have any car stuff. If there's anything cool going on up there, maybe I will, maybe not. But when I get back, I'm going to hit the ground running. We got a lot of parts coming. Like I said, the business, my own personal business is picked up, so you know, it kind of is a little bit time consuming for me at this point, but I'm stoked because now I can afford to make some more adjustments, I guess you could say, and updates to these cars and just have a lot more fun. But my goal with the MR2 is to, at some point in the near future, actually have some fun with that car. So that's about it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. All the love. Like, subscribe. We're over 200 subscribers now. Thank you so much for the support. And there's going to be a lot more stuff coming our way. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.